Hello you lot, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today, well, it's summertime and the sun is shining. We're not going on holiday, but we can pretend we are. We're going to Greece. I'm going to do pork souvlaki and tzatziki and pitta bread. So a couple of sort of requests for this. One from Elmo about 6 months ago. He wanted gyros and flatbread and tzatziki, so 2 out of 3, not bad. And also to Chris Mukuru, who lives a couple of miles away from here. And he just requested anything Greek Cypriot for himself and for his dad, who's recently passed away, but who used to enjoy watching me cook. So we did invite Chris over to do the taste test, and he was like, oh, he was very grateful, but no, terrified of being on camera, and also a vegetarian, possibly the only Greek vegetarian that exists on the planet, he thinks. If you enjoy this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, become a patron, make a donation, all that good stuff, and without further ado, let's get on that plane and go to Greece. Virtually, maintaining social distance. I'm going to make the pitta bread first because it involves yeast and needs time to rise or prove. So I've got 250 grams of plain all-purpose flour. I've got 125 ml of lukewarm water. That should be 40 degrees Celsius. Half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of yeast, and half teaspoon of sugar. So we just pop all of those except for the wet stuff in the bowl. Right, so now I'll just set it off on quite low speed and start adding the water slowly. Just a little dribble and another one. I'm doing it slowly because we might not need all this water, but we do actually want quite a moist dough so that we get a bubble inside our pitta bread when we cook them. So actually, I'm going to add more than this. And now I might have slightly overdone it, but well, I'll tell you what, for now, that'll be okay. I'm going to cover that and stick it somewhere warm. Actually, it's very warm all over right now, but I think I'll put it in the greenhouse. And basically, we want that to double in volume. Okay, I'm going to start making the souvlaki. So first thing to do for that is make a marinade and stick the meat in. And I've seen recipes that say marinade for 20 minutes. I've also seen ones that say 24 hours. So we might be lucky to scrape an hour or two, so we'll see. Anyway, I've got my meat. I've got actually pork medallion because it was cheap, but it's not exactly the right thing. There's not enough fat on it, I don't think. It'll be fine, but it's better, more flavoursome. It's got more fat. And these need to be cut into chunks like this kind of size, you know, bite size, I guess. Ooh, a bit fat on this one as well. We could be saved. Now I need to make my marinade, and I want to grab some lemon zest. It's just to sort of sprinkle on things at the end. Can't find my proper zester. Now, the marinade itself is 2 parts olive oil to 1 part lemon juice, so I'll just see how much juice I can get out of this lemon. So we've got that much lemon juice, and we need twice as much olive oil, and remind me next time I go to the shop I need to get some more. Okay, a teaspoon of oregano. And a little bit of cayenne pepper, possibly not that much. Right, give that a stir and pop in the meat and make sure it all gets coated in this lovely, luscious, tasty stuff. I noticed there's no garlic. You kind of expect things to have garlic in, but apparently not. I guess it's optional if you want. So when this is all done, I'll just pop it in the fridge until we're ready for it. We can give it an hour or two. Now at some point you want to get some wooden skewers and soak them in cold water so they don't burn So these ones, they're longer than I want, so I'm just going to cut them in half. Okay, now we need some strained Greek yogurt. So get yourself a bowl and a fine sieve or colander and muslin cloth. You also need a sky hook to hold this on, or failing that, squeeze the excess moisture out. And now get your, well, I've got half a cucumber, and again this is just a water bomb. It's very, very wet stuff, cucumber. So the wettest bit is here down the middle where the seeds are, so just scrape those out with a teaspoon. And then we can grate it into a bowl. I'm going to sprinkle some salt on the grated cucumber, and that will draw moisture out. The yogurt, I think we're strained enough. You can actually leave it overnight, but I don't think we'll get, well, we haven't got time, so we're not. Oh, and that's nice and thick and creamy. That'll do the job. Okay, so I'm going to put the cucumber in the colander over the glass bowl and just let that drip and drip and drip and drip. I might help it along with a bit of a squeeze later on. Alright, I've got some fresh dill and some fresh mint from the garden. I'm keeping one sprig of mint intact for garnish, and I'm going to chop the rest of it finely. So I'm just pressing some moisture out of the cucumber with the back of a spoon, and then we'll mix it in with the yogurt and the mint and dill. Mix them all together and then stick it in the fridge till you need it. I've got to have a taste first. Maybe some salt, maybe some lemon juice. So the dough was in the greenhouse for about an hour and it did the thing, doubled in size, so now it's still quite sticky, which is a good thing. I'm going to chop that into 4 and make 4 pitta shaped bits of dough, and I'll put them on this silicone mat just to sit around till I need them. Need them, ha ha ha. Sorry. Right, I'm just going to cover them with tea towel again and clean up and then we'll cook them, because we need to cook these before we do the Souvlaki skewers. Okay, time to cook my little pittas. And they are, well, I mean, they're actually regular pita bread size, but they do look small. So I could bake them in oven, but I'm not going to. I'm going to dry fry them. And this will be a good test of a new toy that I've got, because I've got this. If you watch our regular Sunday live streams, a couple of weeks ago, the conversation got onto the topic of non-stick pans and what's my opinion. And basically, I don't have a high opinion. I mean, I've got a few non-stick pans that are lasting the course, but I'm not actually in love with them. Anyway, so all the Brits said that Tefal make the best non-stick pans, and they might do, except John Strine in Florida insisted that these guys make the best pans. Blue Diamond. This, I'm not advertising particularly. But she's very much in love with them. They've got crushed diamond sand in them, kind of stuff. So yeah, she actually sent me the money to buy this, which is very kind of her. We haven't actually got room for it, but she says that's okay because you end up throwing out all your other pans. I don't believe that, but we'll see. So I'm going to try this. I've used it a few times for other things, but I haven't actually done anything like this with dry frying something. So we'll see how that goes. So you want to heat up your non-stick pan on medium-low heat. Remember, no fat, no oil, no nothing. And when it's hot, place one of your pita bread dough things in it. And they'll need to cook for 2 or 3 minutes each side. All right, here's my pita breads. I'm very happy with those. They did, you know, they developed a little bubble, well, big bubble in the middle, so they will have a nice pocket when I open them up and stuff them with the other stuff. Now you want to thread your meat onto your skewers. So I haven't counted these, but I think well, three on each one would be good. I always used to like sticking a bit of onion or a little cherry tomato or green pepper or red pepper between each chunk of meat, but apparently that's not done. I mean, I'll do it when you're not looking, but it's not Greek. So there we go. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 3 each. Now we're just about to cook the souvlaki, so I've got my pot with the leftover marinade. I'm going to put a lid on that, and I might use it for another meal, so I'll pop that in the fridge. And I've sliced half an onion and a tomato, and now I want a bit of greenery, so how about this? We have a lettuce in a plant pot. This was given to us by a neighbour, I don't know why, but it's very handy. Okay, so I'm going to cook the souvlaki on my cast iron griddle pan, which I've got on the stove behind me, spanning 2 rings on medium-low heat. They'll only need like 3 or 4 minutes a side. They're quite big chunks, and I don't want to overdo them, but I do want to try and get a nice crispy char on the outside. A good old Maillard reaction. So that lot can go on a plate, tented in foil, and rest for 5-10 minutes. And now it's taste test time with Mrs. KeefCooks.
Hi guys, and hi Chris.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Of course.
Meat.
Meat. Yeah. Thank you to a vegetarian for suggesting this. If we'd got any tofu, you'd have done some.
He
tofu
didn't
as well,
suggest it.
No, I know he didn't.
It was me. I didn't know it was
Oh, the actual
vegetarian.
souvlaki. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So all that tosh I was saying about my pockets in my bread. Oh, it's working now.
Oh, right. Oh, let's just try this. Ooh, homemade pita bread. Oh yeah, this is definitely working.
Definitely pocketized.
Definitely. Pocket-tastic.
Pocket-tastic.
Anyway, I have to say that on a glorious day when it's got to be 17 degrees here.
Get out, it's 20 something.
Is it?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, 17 for a bit. Anyway, this is what you want. Gorgeous Greek food. Oh yes. I'm assuming it's going to be gorgeous. You've been working on it hard, haven't you?
Well, even if it isn't, just say it is.
Oh, all right then. Oh yeah. You got chilli in it?
No. There is cayenne pepper in something.
Oh right. Oh, that would do it.
No, that was me inhaling flour.
Oh right.
That would do it as well.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Anyway.
Oh, minty.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to this for a couple of weeks.
Have you? I feed you every day.
No, but this is delicious. Seriously, people, this. Oh yeah. Well, people go on about barbecue all the time, and you know, there's good barbecue and there's boring barbecue. You know, the bread tastes fantastic. It's chewy, it's got texture, and nothing's falling through it. And the meat. Oh, what have you put on this meat?
Marinade. Lemon juice, olive oil, oregano, and cayenne pepper.
Because there's all sorts going on. It is. It's very good.
Okay. All right, we're going now. So, thank you for watching, and see you next time.